This is A Who All Gonna Be Their podcast, a place where you get to be an exclusive member of our very entertaining group chat.
Hello.
Hey.
Y'all, we are back with another episode of A Who All Gonna Be Their podcast, the place where you get to be an exclusive member of our very entertaining group chat.
Mm-hmm.
And for our viewers, you can see that it's your favorite dynamic duo of Tricie, Jake, and Eric. For our listeners, we are the two in the room, and we here to do what we do.
You know what? We need to come up with a ship name. What's our ship name?
Tricie.
That's terrible.
Tricie Jerry.
That's terrible. Our names just do not. No. Our names just do not pair well.
I mean, now if we use your full name.
Maybe our last name.
Literic.
J-Rock. Hold on.
Wait, what's that saying? I like that.
Come on, hashtag J-Rock.
Hashtag J-Rock. I'm a fan.
It's J-Rock, y'all.
It's J-Rock in the building. I know. I'm really digging that. Like,
come on.
I think that's us.
Coined. Yeah. Bam.
So J-Rock is in the building, and this, past week it's been pretty exhausting for both of us. I know, Tricie, you've been mothering as always, and I have been.
I've been sleep deprived, and then sleep deprived, and then I feel like my sleep has been deprived. That's where I'm sitting right now. Child, we gonna make it.
As we always do.
Yeah.
As we always do.
What you been up to this week?
I mean, I have an exam coming up on Friday, and I've been trying to study. I've been terrible at it. I think I was telling Eli because he asked me how study was going. I said bad, because when he asked me, I was on page 6 out of 42, so I got 42 pages worth of documents I need to sift through. And I was on page 6 the other day. I'm on 28 now.
Hey, so you making some moves. I'm
doing better, but I still got a long way to go.
You get it.
And I don't know. I feel like I'm going to end up winging it, y'all, but I got to pass, because...
Look, for you, though, your wing it works out. So you can be all right.
That's the hope and the prayer, because I need that to be the case.
No, that will be the case.
I appreciate
speaking into existence. Come on.
I need that.
Dub. Yes, that's what it is. You're going to pass it.
But other than that, we've been doing, like I said, watching TV, because that's what we do. And it's been cool. Anything new that you've been watching?
Yes. On our good old Merge podcast we did a couple days ago. Gia, shout out to Gia.
Hey.
Hey girl, you don't know anything. Shout out to her. She put me on to watch Total Drama, or you and her, I guess y'all both mentioned it. And I finally watched the first episode of season 1, and I thought it was cute. I was like, oh, this is cute. And then Eric hit me up yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was like, hey, yo, you need to start on this season because it's good. And he was telling me like I didn't need to watch the prior seasons in order to get what's going on this season.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
So if you haven't watched Total Drama, it's cartoon, but
it's a cartoon Survivor.
Yes, pretty much. No, it is.
It's a cartoon, and
Total
so they
Drama
do a lot
Island.
of the things that they do and the challenge that they do. They should be dead.
Yeah.
But it's a cartoon, so they survive. But I really enjoy it. What do you think about you've only seen 4 of the new 13 episodes?
Yeah, I've seen 4 of the episodes. It's cute. I like it. And especially for a avid TV watcher like me, I like to watch something that has like short episodes, that's quick, that's, like kind of upbeat, it's cute, it's funny, that I can watch before I go to bed. And that's how I knocked out 4 episodes yesterday.
Anybody you rooting for? Any faves?
All the black people.
One of them already go home since you just
Okay, yeah. So the football player dude.
It's 2 of them went home actually. Caleb.
I don't know that. I don't know that name. I ain't gonna know names until never.
Nichelle.
Yeah. One of them went home. Oh, the black girl went home too, right?
Yeah.
The movie star.
Yeah,
she the one that just left. So I'm on that episode, and that's the one I just finished. She was the last person that left, or whatever. Talking about, she be doing She
stunts.
used to lie, so she used to do her own stunt doubles on her little reality show, whatever she on. She lied. It was Jerry. Jerry? Did I get that right?
You were right.
I feel like I remember the name. Jerry. Yeah. Shout out to Jerry doing them stunts. I really want to know what Jerry looked like. What his body
because
to be doing these stunts.
Because to do it and not to know that it's her, I think that was pretty cool.
I'm a root for old dude that missing his leg.
Oh, Z. I mean, Z is a good character. I thoroughly enjoyed Z for sure. I finished it for our listeners and viewers. I have finished it. I'm not telling you that. You need to watch.
How many episodes total is it? Like 10?
13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll finish it by this weekend. Yeah, I'm probably putting
who do you think is going to win before I say who my faves were and who I wanted to win?
I'm only going to say her name because I want to sing this song, but I'm going to say Nasty Girl. Tonight, I be a nasty girl. Is her name Nasty or Naughty Girl?
Scary Girl.
Oh, Scary Girl. See,
I like her.
Close. Tonight, I be a scary girl.
Hey.
That have to be anything. I'm gonna say Scary Girl.
Scary Girl is funny. She's a lunatic, but I like her.
She look crazy. She look crazy.
I will say the boys, the hockey players surprised me. They're actually really good at the game. Unintentionally, but they're doing really well. And they turned out to be likable. So I was like, okay, I'm surprised, but I'm there for them. Obviously, I was rooting for everybody black too.
But they sucking. They're sucking right now.
Except for Byyyeee. Byyyeee is killing it.
Which one, Byyyeee?
He's the gay character.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Byyyeee.
Byyyeee, I mean, I don't want to reduce him to that, but he definitely he's like the first out contestant they've ever had.
That's dope.
Yeah, so Byyyee's killing. He came in this game ready to play. That's all I'm gonna say. He was ready to play.
I'm so sad. We had watched this before, but I'm sure they probably will do a new season. But next season we're gonna do a draft. We'll watch the first episode. Put all the cards. That'll be so cool.
Because I will say this: they did tell us at the end, at the episode, the finale, that we're getting the same cast back for season 2. So they're gonna get a rematch.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, we're doing a draft. We're gonna pull G into this draft. That's
for sure. Because it's funny, I need to tweet her because I picked people out before, when we first got the cast names, and my people that I had chosen were Millie, Damien, MK, Nichelle, and Chase. Those are the 5 people I figured. I was like, that's gonna be the final 5. That's gonna be the final 5. I'm not gonna tell y'all if that's true or not. But I was like, yeah, we doing a draft. But in terms of more favorites, those are my favorites. Like I said, I was rooting for everybody black, but Byyyeee was a huge favorite. Scary Girl was a huge favorite. I wanted to root for Nichelle, but I knew she wasn't gonna make it when she started acting like she couldn't do this challenge. I said, "Oh no, sis
she was doing the mothers, huh?
She wasn't gonna make it." And I was wanting to root for Millie. I liked Millie a little bit. And
which one is the thick white girl?
Emma.
I don't like her.
I didn't like Emma either. Julia, I really started to like Julia.
What Julia?
She's the other famous girl in the show. I'm famous. I don't know
with
her.
The big boobies.
Maybe
the one that look like the little crop top.
Yeah.
Is that her? Oh, okay. Yeah, she kind of cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she cool. She's the Parvati of this season. Yeah, for sure.
I can see that.
You gonna see? Wait till I ain't trying to spoil it for nobody, but she when push came to shove, sis, hit go. Okay.
That's funny.
So I was rooting for her, but yeah, the finale. It was satisfying-ish. I feel like there should have been the person who came in second should have won this one, but I see where they were going. So thankfully, the way Total Drama, like Gia mentioned, they do an alternate ending. So the person who got second, there's an ending where they win and they show us what that looks like with them winning.
Oh, really? We can see that?
Yes, they'll eventually put it out.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to give me some marshmallows so I can watch it.
Oh my god! But yeah, I can't wait till you finish so we can talk about it some more. But back to the real Survivor. Well, not even back. Let's get to the real Survivor.
Let's get to the real.
Okay,
J-Rock got to come up with a theme song. We always sing a song, but we gonna come up with that.
Okay, yeah, we'll get it together. So starting off the merge where jury starts. Jury has started. And we get back to camp, and Yam Yam was like, hold on, these people done voted for me. I'm still here, thankfully, but I need to get these people on my side. So Yam Yam does what only Yam Yam can do. And he starts charming these people. He making them laugh. He got them, he got them mesmerized like the Pied Piper, okay? And he's leading them to the forest to wherever he needed them to go because he on the chopping block. And so he put this social game to work, and I was really proud of him because they was just eating out his hand. He was just saying every little joke, everything, and they just eating it up. And so I'm like, whew, maybe this means he'll be safe. So I don't know. Didn't look that way going into what we got further into the episode.
Maybe I was nervous.
This episode had me on pins and needles.
It was a good episode. I actually paid attention today. I was like, oh, I paid attention to the whole episode. I normally in and out. But I was like, oh no, this is looking good.
No, we had to because my fave was at risk.
Going on. Yeah.
Our girl was at risk. Our girl Lauren was on the chopping block for the first time this season. And we like, hold on, wait. Lauren getting screen time?
Hold on.
That's a little scary because, you ain't had no much screen time up until now.
All right.
That means you going home. A lot of times that means you getting ready to
right. You better get cut. Out.
Yeah. But so before we get there, we have a nice little camp session going on where Brandon is talking about the idols, and then he discloses that there were two in the birdcage, one real, one fake. And that prompts Matthew, the light bulbs to start clicking on in his head. And he like, hold on. If there was two, that means I could have had the fake one. And then he's like, let me backtrack in my mind. So his head, in his tape, it go. And he's like, Daddy was acting real funny. He was telling me, they do the flashback where Danny's telling people where to look and do. He was like, Daddy got the real idol and he set me up. And he got the real one. I got the fake one. So he clocks Danny's game and he tells Brandon and whoever else was sitting there. He's like, Danny got the idol. He got the real one. I ended up with a fake one. And I can show y'all. Here's the fake one. So now at least 3 other people know that Danny has an idol. We don't know what they're going to do with this information. I'm sure it'll come out later, but I'm glad he disclosed the information. I'm like, yes, Matthew came to play. He really came to play this episode. And I guess that should have been an indicator for something, but because he finally got a vote. He feel like he's in the game now and he just on 10s.
Look, he done had a little minute away from Franny and then tried to play the game. Get your head in the clouds.
And finally got brought back down to reality. It's like, hold on, wake up, sir. It's time to play Survivor. So I was excited for him waking up and, playing the game. Then this is where it started to go downhill. Because you got Danny over here discussing, we need to get Lauren out. She got the extra vote. It's time to flush the extra vote. It's time. We got to get her out. And
keep Lauren's name out your mouth, Danny.
Keep it.
Don't say it again.
Your mouth.
Don't say it again.
Don't say it again. But he did, and that's the problem. And so that's the problem. And so he's telling people this, and they're like, oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. And then as soon as Danny leaves, you have Matt, you have Franny, and then you have who else came over there? Somebody else. Oh, Kane came over there, and he was like,
who?
Right. Should have been gone. But I digress.
I love that who is our most used insult
like shade
that we use
insult.
on this podcast.
Who? Because why are you in here? I don't like that you in a decision making position.
No.
And so Matt was like, Danny's trying to run things, and I think we should just kind of let him think he's running things. He wants to Lauren vote, but maybe we can do something different. And Kane was like, yeah, what if we vote him out? It's time to get him out. That's the only good thing you done said so far, Kane, that I agree with. As long as you keep that way of thinking, you might be all right. And so I was like, okay, that means she ain't, Lauren may be good. They want to flip it. That means, okay, they want her here rather than him.
Right.
And so we get to the twist, right? So they immediately go to the immunity challenge. And that's when I knew it was going to be some mess because we 7 minutes in the show and we already get the immunity challenge.
I was like, Lord, hold on. They got a lot going on in this episode.
Ooh, it's a lot going on. So the twist really wasn't as bad as I thought it was. So the way the twist works is that Jeff split them into 2 teams. First of all, why are we in the merge and we get these teams? We're
I should have
done.
been did that.
We're done with this. And so they get split up in 2 teams of 4 or 5 or something like that. And Carson got the gray rock out, so he had to choose which team he thought was going to win.
Rock.
Right. And so he chose to go with the orange team. Okay. And that consisted of Danny, Franny, Heidi, Kane, and himself. I think that's it. Everybody. I think that's everybody. And while the purple team consisted of Brendan, Lauren, Matt, and Jamie, and Yam. Oh, Carolyn. Oh, I don't know how I forgot about our baby Carolyn. Miss Carolyn. Sister Carol was on the other team as well. And so the way the twist was set up is one person, the person who outlasts for their team, wins immunity. But the person who outlasts overall wins immunity for their whole team.
I thought that was dope. A lot of people didn't like that.
I thought that was
cool.
I did too.
Give you a little extra motivation.
Yes. And the catch though was if you win, if your team was the one who won the overall immunity, you could not vote. But you got to go on get you a little ice cold tea, a little sour, a little peanut butter, you know, a little picnic, get you a little picnic,
a little snack.
Then a little snack. And then come tribal, you get to sit back and watch them do what they do. For the other team that did not win, except for, you know, who won the immunity for the sole immunity. And it eventually comes, it looked like Orange team was about to be out of this thing because they were dropping like flies. Okay. And then it got down to Franny and Brandon, and they battling it out. Franny should have failed. She should have dropped because you were already safe. You know, your boyfriend Matt is on the other team. Why do you care what's going on?
Should have used a little strategy.
Should have used it, but she got greedy.
Yeah.
And she won, which is good. I mean, good for her. She won. She was winning regardless, but she won it for her whole team.
She did good.
This is what she did. So kudos to her. I was happy for her, but I was sad because I was like, oh shoot, because Lauren in danger.
Yep.
Yam in danger.
Yeah, all the faves.
Like, the faves are in danger. So I'm glad, you know, Sister Carol and Carson Cool on the other side, but you got Lauren and Yam over here. It's like, you know, with Lauren's name already being out in the open, and then Yam being a, you know, with it being 3 Ratu people, it kind of became clear that it was either going to be Matt or Yam on the chopping block, right? And so Matthew goes and pulls, you know, well, he walks away with Brandon and Jamie. I'm sorry, I know somebody named.
I was like, Jaime is correct, actually.
No, because I know somebody named Jaime and it's spelled just like
Jamie,
that. It was like, yeah. And so Jamie, they, you know, they had the little whale or whatever. He's like, I know you guys got all the power, but if any of you were trying to flip and like do a Lauren, that's where you messed up for me. Lauren name shouldn't have came out your mouth.
Y'all really throwing names all willy-nilly.
And you know what? Brady gonna get a little bit of my stand card today because he was like, absolutely not. I'm not voting Lauren's name.
Baby, when my flag came out, because you know I've been talking a little mess about Brandon.
We have.
I don't even lie. But when he said
a black woman will not go out on my watch.
He said, ain't no way her name
ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way. I'm voting Lauren.
Yeah.
Out
we ain't doing
this game.
Hey, ain't no way. You hear me? Shut up.
No way. And I gotta give some respect. I forgot to tweet that. I put some respect on Brother Brandon's name.
Put some respect on his name. We're gonna do that.
Some respect on his name. But yes, he immediately. I don't know. I didn't like Jamie's look because she kind of like. I thought she was getting a little shifty the way her eyes was moving.
Oh, girl.
And it could have been edited, but the way we took it is, she was being a little stank face. But
she was.
Kudos to Brandon. He stood up for Lauren. He's like, that's not happening. And Matthew was like, well, dang, so that's not gonna work. Turn it. I thought I was gonna find a weak link. That ain't happening. So I guess I gotta go with the Yam plan. And so Yam looked to be the target, but you got Yam. He's sitting down with Lauren and he's making a good case with her about, listen, he got those numbers on the other side. And she's like, yeah, you know what? I kind of agree because that's a power duo. Him and Franny gotta go. So my vote, I feel like it needs to be on Matthew. And I was like, that's right, sis. Break up that powerful showman's duo. That's where we need to go and save Yam. And so that was the whole premise of like what they felt like they were gonna do, and then you got they eating a peanut butter sandwich and drinking their tea, and they like, who y'all think? What y'all think gonna happen? What y'all think gonna happen? And then they were like, well, it's clearly gonna be Matthew or Yam Yam unless there's something else happens.
Right.
Get some confusion going. Well, I guess we should have known production was gonna make some confusion happen.
What was they doing? Why are y'all doing this?
Tell us what happened, Tricie. Tell us what happened.
Child, they went and gave them another little advantage. Why y'all doing this now? Why? I'm all for an advantage, honestly. But like, it felt like they just was like, you know what? Let's just do something because we bored.
Mm-hmm.
So they went and got the little classic little bird cage, whatever that thing is.
Got that
put
bird
it in the middle of the ocean. I mean, the ocean. The middle of the island. Whatever it was. And they said they had keys scattered all around the place, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then whoever found the correct key gets said advantage.
Right.
So go ahead and tell us who won that little raggedy advantage.
So after everybody keep trying and getting these wrong keys or whatever.
I was on Pisney. I was like, who is it? Who gonna get it? Who gonna get it?
I was like, come on, Carolyn. Come on, Carolyn. Come on, Carolyn. Carolyn did not get it. The person we did not want it got it.
Who?
And that person was Heidi.
Who?
Exactly. I don't even know. I can't even say. You see, I'm over about to cough, y'all. I can't even get it out.
Bro, if Heidi win this season, I'm gonna flip my whole computer.
Let the record reflect that you and your what you call it, cast assessment, talking about she's gonna make it to the end. I can see her making it to the end.
I said that about Heidi.
You did.
Oh, I'm about to go back and retract that. Retracted. Did I say that about Heidi? I feel like I don't know who Heidi is. I'm about to go back. I'm gonna confirm or deny if that's correct next episode.
I don't need you to. I already confirmed it.
I feel like I ain't say that.
You did, and it's okay.
If I did, I'm wrong.
She needs to go today.
It don't happen often.
Right now, today. She needs to go because she a pick me, and I'm so sick of her pick me-ness.
Not you got her pick me.
She is. Heidi pick me like a Rusa. Go ahead. Look, just like that. Pick me. How Tricie raise her hand. Pick me. That's Heidi. Because she gonna do whatever Mr. Danny need her to do.
Yep.
And so she wins this advantage. Everybody see it clearly. So it's not a secret advantage. And it's the control your vote advantage, meaning she has the ability to control one of the players' votes at tonight's tribal council. And it's a little oxymoronic, I believe, or is it just ironic? I don't know. I get my my things mixed up sometimes. But the fact that Jeff said that y'all will not have any say in how this vote goes for those who win in here. Complete immunity.
He did say that last episode, huh?
He said it today.
Or I mean, yeah.
But I know what you mean, the previews. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you go and give them an advantage that allows them to do that very thing. So I'm just like, oh my God, now this really could mess up some stuff, because like if she controls the wrong vote, it can mess up Lauren, because that's what they end up doing. She was like, I can use this to save Matthew and Yam Yam, and we can get out somebody. And Danny's like, well, we need to use it so we can get out Lauren. And he's like, yeah, we can save Matt. We can save Yam Yam. So Carolyn's ecstatic because she wants Yam Yam saved. Baby Franny is jumping up for joy because she wants Matthew saved. And if they can get best of both worlds, that's what they're shooting for.
Right.
But then she starts to act like she's contemplating not using it. She was like, well, I have started to kind of develop a relationship with Yam Yam, and I don't know if I'm ready to let that go. Matthew is well loved, so why would I save a Matthew type deal? And so she goes to Franny. She's like, I don't know if I can do anything about Matthew. I know I can save Yam Yam, but I don't know if I can do anything about Matthew, X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, yeah, you can. You can save them both.
You have the power. Literally. Not even for fake. You do.
And so they act like she has all this distress, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, this girl ain't no good. She wasn't no good when it came to Claire, and Claire thought she had a good relationship. I know she ain't about to do nothing that's beneficial for Lauren. Nothing. Although I did say, I said, Heidi, if you use this power that benefits Lauren anyway, you might get a staying car for a day.
She didn't.
She didn't, and so she will never have the stand card. And so it has been revoked. She will never have access. I don't care what she does from this time. She can throw her game away for Lauren right now, today, and it will not change how I feel about her. I do not care about Heidi in this game. I want her gone expeditiously, and I just can't deal with her.
She could just go ahead and be on Survivor 43. We already watched you.
She is heavy for Survivor 43 energy. That's exactly what she's giving. Exactly.
It's giving.
Thank you.
43.
Irrelevant, forgetful, disliked. So, it left us with a little pit in my stomach for sure. I'm like, oh, what is going to happen? But then I got to thinking, with her controlling the votes, like, would it really make a difference? I don't know. Because there's 5 people. You have the 3 Ratu. You have 2 outsiders. Even in the event that she did control Lauren vote, which she ended up doing. So, I mean, just moving to tribal council, we ain't got to, dance around it.
All right.
We get to tribal council, and they're talking, and everybody was they were throwing punches. They were throwing punches, and Matthew was like, well, I feel like I gave my pitch that I need to stay because, I built this relationship with you, Lauren, on day 2, and we got the advantage. Jamie, you came on our tribe. We welcomed you with open arms. We built our own connection. Brandon, this, and that, and X, Y, and Z. And then Yam Yam is pleading his case, and he's like,
look, you showing you got too many connections. You got to go. That's what I would have said.
And he did, okay.
You running your mouth too much.
He basically said, Yam Yam was like, okay. And to that point, I ain't got nobody.
Yeah.
It's just, I came to this beach. It was just me by myself. Yes, I have Carolyn, but it's just
one
me.
person.
It's just me. And then here go Jamie trying to pipe up. She had to get her little 2 cents. And that's something we took into consideration too. The relationships over there, because we could take out one person, but then they have numbers on that side. Exactly. They could come after us. But if we take away this other person, they're vulnerable, then there are no repercussions. I'm like, if you take out Yam Yam over Matthew and allow them to keep their lead with numbers, because they're clearly Soka strong, y'all will be dummies. Matt has to go. And then before the whole advantage thing, here go Jeff. He makes them, well, y'all seem pretty concerned. If this is your last night, Matthew, what would you like to say? Yam Yam, if this is your last night, what would you like to? He making them give their own eulogies. And they got folks crying. This is the best experience I ever had in the relationship. I really kind of tuned both of them out. I'm sorry. I tuned them out because I was ready to get to the meat. What was going to go on with this? What was going to go on with this extra? Right. I mean, control the vote. Was Lauren going to use her extra vote? Like, what needed to happen? I don't know what I needed to happen, but I know I wasn't paying attention to the eulogies. I just know everybody was in tears.
You got them eulogies.
That's what they were. He had them eulogize themselves. Jeff is wrong. You traumatized them before they even got actually traumatized. Yep. Well, one of them.
Doing the most, man.
But that's what Jeff does. And so after they get through eulogizing themselves, he's like, well, in that case, it's time to vote. And here go that woman. That's our other phrase that we love to call somebody, that man, that girl, that boy, that woman.
I don't know.
That woman. Man. That
he
woman
could pass me down the street and I wouldn't know who he is.
That woman gets up and she's like, excuse me, Jeff. I would have like something to say.
Try to sound like traumatized. Girl, just say it.
Like,
keep going and move on.
I'm not going to go through the whole details of it. And she unrolling her little wrinkled up little paper. I'm not going to go through the details of it. I'm like, here she go. But I have this control of vote, and it allows me to take control of anybody's vote, and they got to vote the way I tell them to vote. And they're like, hold on, what? They're confused, the 5. And so she's like, I'm going to take Lauren. I'm going to have you vote for Yam Yam. But here come boss Lauren, because she's a boss. I don't care what nobody says.
Baby,
she's
I was
a
like,
boss.
yes.
She said, well, since it's clear, everybody know I have 2 extra votes. I have an extra vote.
Look, yeah,
does this control the vote work on one of my votes or both of my votes? I need to know. And Jeff's like, it only works for one vote. She's like, okay, that's what I needed to know. And so, I was so proud of her in that moment. Like, I didn't know what was going to happen, but I was like, that's how you boss up. You better get that clarification.
Because anybody else, like, they probably, I assumed like, she gonna get to control both votes. That sucks.
Yes.
Like, I'm glad that Lauren was like, hold up, let me make sure first.
on the record.
Hold up. Shout out to Lauren for that.
Mm-hmm. That was very good. It's very smart. And so I just want to say, I really didn't understand the point of that advantage, because she made Lauren vote for Yam Yam. And in that case, Yam Yam knows he has to vote for Matthew at that point. And then the other Ratu members, they now are going to vote for Matthew at this point. And so I'm trying to think, how did they feel like they could save both Matthew and Yam Yam? I think they were expecting them to split the vote on one of the two of them, either Yam Yam or Matthew. I think that's what they were planning to do. Because I remember Lauren then mentioning, well, we don't know if he has anything, so we need to split the vote. I'm like, oh, no. Don't split that vote. Don't do it. But they wasn't sure. But Matthew left his bag that's why they say, take your bag.
You're supposed to always take your stuff with you.
Yep. Because he left his bag that had the fake idol, so he didn't even know if it was an idol or not. Left the fake idol and his shot in the dark in his bag on the other camp. And so when they got to tribal, I forgot to mention, he was like, Jeff, is there any way I could go over there and get my bag? Is that my bag I see? But nobody brought his bag. But also, I would have been like, no, you cannot go get your bag. You sure cannot, because your bag should have been with you. And so he was a little disappointed about that. But I'm like, oh, well, like, I'm sorry, you didn't have your bag. You don't get that. Would have been cheating. If they would have brought his bag, I would have felt it was cheating if Jeff had let him go get his bag.
Yeah, now if they had just bought it and like it's a coincidence, oh, we bought your bag just in case, then I think that would have been all fair game. But to let him go get it, yeah, that's a problem. That's cheating a little bit.
I just, I'm like, no. But anyways, it didn't matter what Lil Heidi and Danny had planned, trying to get rid of Flush Lauren's extra vote, because at the end of the day, Ratu plus Yam Yam voted off Matthew he left in a stream of tears. Franny is over there crying and boohooing her little eyes out, and it's okay, Franny, you can play this game without him. You don't need him. And so Matthew became my very first jury member. Sorry for you. I know you just started playing, but if it had to come down between you, Yam Yam, and Lauren, you sir,
gotta go.
And
no, it's for you.
It's for you.
The call, ring. No,
ring. ring. Hello, is this Matthew? Your time has come. We've come to collect you. And collect they did, because he's gone. And Heidi and Danny, y'all did all of that to take out our sis Lauren and flush up extra vote, and she still got her extra
And Lauren
vote.
sent Matt home.
And Lauren sent Matt home.
In your face.
And now y'all about to be looking stupid, because now y'all only got 3 Soka members left, and everybody else know that y'all definitely tried to strong arm them to keep Matthew. So now you got 3 Ratu members plus 3 Teacup members, because here go Carson. I don't know where Carson fit into all this, but I know Carolyn and Yam Yam should definitely be grateful. And so hopefully Lauren, Carolyn, Matthew, Brandon, and Jamie come together as a strong force, and Carson, and take out one of the Soka members. That's what I hope happens. Heidi preferably, because Danny got the idol, so he ain't going nowhere unless they can blindside him.
I was to say, I don't know why they didn't flush him out. I feel like this would have been a great opportunity to flush him out this go around,
but they couldn't, because he was safe.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, next week. But y'all already know he got the idol. Flush it out. Y'all know Matt didn't have it, so come on.
Right. And speaking of next week, here go Danny talking about, we gotta get one of the Ratu. They gotta go. They have to go. No, you gotta go. Because why is it that all the black folks' names in your mouth? That's what I need to know. I forgot to mention that too.
It's sounding like a problem.
And we tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. We was like, oh, you a father, you got a family, you're a firefighter, you know. You just like everybody else. First it was Claire. Then it was Josh, who's supposed to be your buddy. And now Lauren got to, like, I get it. Yes, she got a little extra vote. Lauren ain't no threat to, Lauren ain't won nothing. Lauren can't do challenges sometimes. Lauren just been there.
And now she don't have no more advantages, so.
Huh? You said what?
I said, and she don't have no more advantages, so
She
it's
still
not
got
like
an extra rope. She didn't use it.
Oh, she didn't use it today?
No, she sure did not.
Oh, I thought she did.
Nope, didn't have to use it.
I didn't even realize that. She didn't use it.
I made sure I watched to the end to see she did
And
not.
everybody thinks she did.
I don't know if they do or not.
I would assume she did.
But
okay.
Yeah,
well, never mind. They would know because they read the votes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, she sure did. I thought she did too, but yeah, she did. She got her still got it. And so it's like, yeah. I don't know. I don't like him for that, but because she ain't did nothing. She and I love her. Like, she's my winner pick. And I know people think I'm wild for believing in her and being my winner pick, but I'm just like, I have faith in her.
Did you see what's gonna happen on the next episode?
That's what I was saying. Danny's trying to get Ratu out.
Oh,
somebody from Ratu. He like, somebody from Ratu gotta go. And then Carson's sick. Lord Jesus. I'm like,
oh yeah, he was puking. That's right. I did watch it too. Yeah, he crawling in the bushes. Lord. What you eating? A bad papaya or something, child? Oh Lord, you should have just sat down and mind your business. That's what that karma from doing them puzzles and doing that 3D printing done got back to him.
Listen, not the island.
Gonna come and get him some kind of way. Yeah, Lord. Hopefully it's just a little food poisoning he can just pass over. Right. So hopefully take him out. Because one thing about this season, that medevac, baby, they be ready. Checks is rolling for them this season.
Sure. And also, so they bringing back the little net challenge, the one where the girls got stuck in last time.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. I would not want to do that.
And of course,
somebody needs to sit out me. Gray Rock.
Like, y'all don't have to do the rocks. I'll just take the Gray Rock.
Gray Rock.
Gray like, Rock me, please.
We need to drop. Nope. Open it.
Just give me the Gray Rock. Because here's the thing. You already know who got caught up in the net.
Yep.
Sister Curl was wrapped up.
Oh Lord. And it's gonna be, I'm sorry, I love Curl. This is gonna be funny. She make everything funny
at the top of her lungs. So this is gonna be an interesting one. Again, because we know we had a few of the ladies get wrapped up last season.
Yep.
Bless their heart. So
it would have been me too.
Another great episode. Our faves are still in this game. Lauren is still kicking. Sister Curl is still kicking. Yam Yam is still kicking. Carson is still kicking. That is my final four. I'm going with it. But you know what? Like I said, Brandon has to stand card until he goes back to that foolishness that he was on. But he gets a reprieve because he stood up for our girl Lauren.
Brandon's in my secondary cheer club.
He might be tertiary.
He can be in the whatever that means.
Third. He the third level.
Not the third
He's
level.
still third level because he got to prove himself to me.
True.
But he did good. He did really good this week. So I'm gonna put him in the second level.
See, like he on probation. I'm gonna see what he do next.
Because he was in prison.
He was.
But then we gave him probation because he got for good behavior.
He got parole. He got out. So he gonna go right back.
Going right back immediately.
Mm-hmm. You better do his
no questions asked.
Yep.
No questions asked. So
we play too much.
We play too much, and that's honestly all we have. Like, it was a really great episode.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just really interested to see how they take this game. I hope they get out thing 1 and thing 2 from Soka Tribe.
Thing 1 and thing 2.
And I just hope we continue to see our faves make moves and run this game. And hopefully no more twists. Please. This was too close for comfort. Too close for comfort.
I'm very interested to see how Franny's gonna play without Matt. Now I know they're gonna do a whole scene where she's like,
her boo-hooing.
I'm so sad. Matt's gonna cry. Next, how we gonna turn this into a positive? You still playing the game. You still trying to win $1 million, Franny.
Because if I'm the other people in the chat, I'm like, girl, I know you lost your man, and you go, it's sad, but you got to get your head in the game. Keep your head in the game, sis. What we got to do? Look, I'm always using.
I was just about to say, language. If it was me, I'd be like, look, Matt is gone. You need somebody else.
But I got you, girl.
And it could be
I'm not no Matthew, but I can be your second, your number one. I can be the 2 to your 1. You can be my 1 to my 2.
Listen, can be. Let's work it out.
And we can run this thing to the bank, sis.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
I want to see you succeed. You owe that to Matthew, girl, and I want to help you get there.
And shout out to G. She did write this. How, like, it sucks that Matt is gone. But he also gonna be the mayor of Ponderosa.
Hey.
So he gonna, if Franny get down to the end, he gonna be fighting for Franny.
Period.
So we gonna see.
Because we like Franny. Let's not get it twisted.
I do like Franny.
Miss Franny.
She's not on my first draft.
She in the second list.
She in her. She's in the second tier.
Because she got some game sense, and I like
she
her.
do. Mm-hmm.
And obviously she can compete. So
yep,
we got a little. She up there. She up there. Mm-hmm. She is secondary.
We gonna see what the week holds for us. We gonna see.
Well, listeners, viewers, we thank you for taking this time out for another episode of A Who All Gonna Be There podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Before we close, please make sure you go like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at A Who All Gonna Be There. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at A Who All There, and our other social media like Instagram at A Who All There as well. And till next time, we will see you back for another episode of A Who All Gonna Be There podcast. J-Rock is out of we rocking out the building.
Yeah.
We gonna get it together.